Welkom terug by Winslyn. Een van die wetenskappe wat groot tegnologiese vooruitgang in die samelewing bied, is die biotechnologie. Dis 'n groeiende wetenskap wat beslis meer en meer op almal se lippe raak. Die Winslyn-span het by Next Biosciences, 'n biotechnologiese maatskappy in Midrand, gaan kuier om meer te leer.
So Next Biosciences was founded by kykNET, who is a CA. We have managed to maintain a predominantly female workforce. We are very proudly 80% female. Our leadership team is 100% female, and we really try to promote women in science. We mainly are involved in umbilical cord, blood and tissue stem cell banking. We manufacture biological products. We have a genetic testing division, and we recently started a pathology laboratory. Our biologics division produces products from human placenta and umbilical cord, blood and tissues. These are products that are usually discarded as medical waste, but the stem cells contained in these products have huge regenerative purposes and are able to be used in a number of different therapies, for example, in ophthalmology, generally in a range of regenerative medicines and for the purpose of operations. Our stem cell bank, net cells, stores umbilical cord, blood and tissue after the birth of a baby. Once a baby is born, the gynecologist or obstetrician will get the sample for us. They will obviously extract the umbilical cord blood and they will cut off a piece of the umbilical cord. It will then be sent through to our laboratory where it gets processed. We are in the process there of extracting stem cells from the cord blood, which then gets cryogenically frozen at our labs. We store those then for long term, so if parents at a later stage would like to use those in the treatment of immune diseases, blood disorders for their children, they are able to do so. And then we have our COVID testing lab where we are processing COVID tests on a day-to-day basis. We hope that over the next couple of months we are going to launch a few more tests in our pathology division, which will obviously add to our product offering. If you look at the trends over the past couple of decades, in the 1990s, the smart kids went into banking or to work on Wall Street. At the turn of the century, they all moved into engineering and then started working in digital marketing or technology companies. And we're now seeing big investments and huge money being thrown at biotechnology because there is so much investment in biotechnology and there is such a need in our current economic climate for healthcare to produce what we need to fight the pandemic. There has been so much interest in joining life sciences and becoming a part of the biotech industry. In science, there are so many opportunities. I think one of the main things that scientists look for when graduating is to come in to work in a lab, and that would be the best option for them to obviously gain that laboratory experience. The studying at university is often very different to what applies practically. Internally, when you're working in a laboratory, it's very regulated. There are a lot of standard operating procedures. There's a lot of quality metrics that have to be met. So very good for those candidates to see what it's actually like to be a scientist. So I think there's a big future for life sciences and biotechnology throughout the world. It's a very interesting area. It's very cutting edge. We have a lot of opportunity for potential investment. And I think that the interest in life sciences is only going to increase. I mean, science has come in leaps and bounds just over the past year, for example. The COVID-19 genome was sequenced in record time. We've been able to produce vaccines on a mass scale in less than a year, whereas usually that would take 5 to 10 years. And that's because of the investment in healthcare and the interest in producing things like this through the implementation of biotechnology and life sciences. I think this will continue because we need healthcare and we need life sciences at the moment. So there's definite opportunity. I think it is one of the careers of the future.
3D-drukwerk sal die Afrika vasteland in hierdie eeu herdefinieer en elkeen bemagtig met die tegnologiese vryheid om unieke oplossings vir hulself en hul gemeenskappe te skep. Dit is die woorde van Dr. Cherise Dan, die stigter van South Africa Makes. Ons maak net goue vinnige draai in die winkels en gesels daarna met Dr. Dan oor die opwindende projekte waarby sy betrokke is. Bly net daar waar jy is.